So it's been a while since my last post. A while. Yeah, it's been a lot longer than what I had ever expected it to be. Initially this video was going to be about the hall and trees. However, looking at the time frame, it would have been a lot longer than what I would have liked. So since my last post, which was the Loomy Bricks or Fun Hole Cabin, I've been ordering more bricks and also been to the local-ish, just under an hour away, Lego shop for some more pieces from the Pick a Brick wall. So I filled up 6 Lego boxes and got a freebie. Woohoo! My first freebie. I suppose I should be really grateful that the Lego shop is not closer to me, as I'll probably be there quite a lot. Am I kidding? It'll probably be my second home. As you can see, I'm still empty in the bag, and one of the boxes just popped open where it's not been sealed properly. And just pulling out the last of the boxes, we will get there. And that's a Creator Cute Easter Bunny. Although I think I probably will never build it, probably never get around to opening it. But on the plus side, there could be some pieces that I could use in the future, and we'll just stick that at the back there. So opening my first bag, which I had to trim the video because I had proper problems opening it. Yeah, man trying to fight his way into a plastic bag. But here we have 2 bags of mixed 1x1 quarter round pieces, and apparently each bag has, so it says, 1,000 pieces. Yeah, we're not going to count them. Why have I got 1,000 pieces? One of the reasons I got so many was for the cobblestone pathways, which I've been using 1x1 and 2x2 round tiles, and it really needs to be mixed up a little bit. The second bag I had no trouble opening, and that contains 6L bars with a stop ring, and the bag contains 100 of these, and as shown, they're all brown, which I'm hoping to use for trees, and we'll see how that goes. No trouble opening the next bag, which contains 4L antennas. The video here is not as nice as what I initially expected. I really should have pulled 1 or 2 out. And a little bit of loss of sound. When I was making the video, there was somebody using the hoover just outside the door, and being a typical man, like when you're recording things like this, you don't even think of other noises. So the bag here contains 55 of them, and again all in brown. On a bit of a roll now, opening the bags, no problem opening this one, and it contains 3x3 modified cross plates. The colours here are black, brown and light bluish grey, and I've got 2 bags of these, each containing 50 pieces. And again, hopefully I'm going to be using these for trees. Should have pulled 1 or 2 out, really. And the last bag, I didn't realise it was full of bags, which funnily enough contained the same parts. So I've opened them all at once, and here we have a bag of mixed coloured flower stems, all with 3 prongs and a stud at the top. And I've got 3 of these, and each bag contains 200 pieces. And the last bag here, again, flower stems, this time all green, 200 pieces in this bag as well. So now I've got a little bit more room, I can start on the Pick a Brick boxes. So when I was at the Lego shop, I think I must have been a little bit overwhelmed with a few pieces, as I was just grabbing handfuls and sticking them in the box. You can probably tell that. And you can probably tell that I've sped this up. If only I could really move this quick. So yeah, just tip the box out. So the first box contains 2x2 dark tan tiles, some 4x3 sand green leaf pieces, some random 1x4 tiles, which I reckon must have been mixed up with some other parts that I was just getting handfuls of. I also got some dark green fern pieces. These are something that I really did want, and like I mentioned, just got carried away and got handfuls of other pieces as well. And also picked up some 1x6 green plates. It wasn't until I opened the box for the video that I actually realised that there was 1x4 green plates in there as well. Bonus. I've got a few handfuls of the 1x1 light bluish grey modified headlight pieces, which could come in handy for rocky formations. No guarantee, but we'll see. And lastly, we picked up the 1x2x2 white modified brick with stud on sides and ends. I thought these might come in handy for either rocky formations and building up hilly areas. We'll see. Second box. I think I was a little bit more thoughtful. Yeah, right. Well, at the time I thought I was. This box contains the dark green fern pieces. I would like to have seen the normal green fern pieces, but unfortunately there wasn't any there. So dark green will have to do for the moment, and really needed some leaf pieces. So I got a few handfuls of the 1x1 plant plate round with 3 layered leaves. God, saying that when you're drunk. And these are dark olive, which are good, but I also needed some green ones, and again there was none on the wall. Lastly, I picked up a few more stem pieces. These are the 6 stem pieces, thinking these would be great for fern trees. I really should have looked at these properly while getting handfuls of them and sticking them in the box, as they're not quite the pieces I thought they were. Initially I thought they had bar holder in the top and bars in the bottom, so you could fix a few of them together, but sadly not. And here's me shaking the dark olive leaves and clearing up a little for the next box. Talking of green, it's not entirely green, taking them out of cardboard boxes and sticking them in plastic bags. On to the next box. Another mixture. After filling a couple of boxes, I thought I could do with a little more, or a whole heap more, and filling the box with more handfuls. Then getting home and realising some pieces you wish you had more of, and other pieces not so many, like the 6 stem flower pieces. I'm sure I'll get to use them all now that I've got them. And in this box contains 4x3 sand green pieces, leaf pieces. They did have other colour pieces, but they were in the pinks and the oranges, and I'm sure there were some blue ones there. Not quite the colours that I really want. And some more fern pieces, which are great pieces, although I'm sure I mentioned it before, I would have liked a few, okay, not just a few, quite a bit of the plain green fern pieces, but they didn't have any. And some more of the 6 stem pieces, never mind. I also picked up some 1x1 by 2/3 modified bricks with open stud at the top. Yeah, I did have to say that a few times before I got it right. And admittedly, I did feel a little bit embarrassed when I paid for these, as some of them I had trouble closing, but I guess the staff are quite used to it. This box I just opened had mainly 1x1 plant plate round with 3 layered green leaves. Dear oh dear, that's a mouthful. And a few more 1x6 and 1x4 green plates. And another box I just filled up with the 1x1 plant plate round with 3 layered green leaves. Yep, full box of that. And another box mainly filled with the 1x1 plant plate round pieces. Oh my god. Whoever thought of the name of this piece seriously needs hitting with a big stick and then hitting again with another big stick. And that also had some 1x2 modified dark grey masonry bricks. So when I was at the Lego shop, they didn't have any of the 1x1 plant plate round green leaves on the wall, and I did ask a member of staff whether they had any. So then they went into the back and come back with a complete box of them, and I was really tempted of just getting the entire box. And that probably would have been really expensive. And would I really need that many? In time, probably yes. So that's the haul. Quite a few pieces here, mainly all for trees. Admittedly, I'm well happy about picking up the 1x2 masonry bricks, as they're the same colour as the bricks used for the Lumi brick cabin, and I'll definitely need some of those. And you're not going to guess what the next video is going to be. I'll give you a hint. They could be green. They might be trees. So I hope you enjoyed. Let's hope the next video isn't going to take me as long. And thanks for watching.